Just as in the Sonata Hybrid, the Ioniq has an electric motor generator that's fixed to the transmission's input shaft. A multiplate clutch brings the engine into the mix whenever it's needed. But pretty much everything else is different. The Ioniq deploys the full arsenal, a 104 horsepower Atkinson cycle 1.6-liter gasoline engine with a claimed 40% thermal efficiency, a figure that's still relatively rare outside of diesels, a dual-clutch automatic transmission chosen for its lightness and low friction losses, a lightweight 1.6 kWh lithium-ion battery pack, an aluminum hood, liftgate, and suspension components, a platform, shared with the Kia Niro, that's ready for autonomous technology, and an exterior that has been finessed to achieve an astonishingly low 0.24 coefficient of drag. Embracing normalcy. Despite the Ioniq's wind-cheating camelback profile, the styling is far more conservative than that of the polarizing Prius. The Ioniq Hybrid is similarly straightforward inside, with a horizontally oriented dashboard, a sprinkling of bright trim, and plenty of soft-touch materials, in this case derived from sugarcane. The shift lever is a traditional PR&D affair rather than something like the Prius's oddball stalk, and the instrument cluster has a simple analog look, with a round speedometer flanked by an eco-driving gauge on the left and a battery state of charge meter on the right. You can call up a small power source graphic and a few other efficiency tallies on the touchscreen, but you won't need Starfleet Academy accreditation to operate anything. With the transmission in drive and a light foot on the gas, the Ioniq takes off gently from a standing start propelled by electric power alone. The inline-four engine generally won't start pitching in until about 20 or 25 miles per hour. You hear shifts from the 6-speed automatic but don't necessarily feel them, as the motor system has a damping effect. In drive, upshifts happen quite early and any quick prod of the accelerator is met with a momentary delay before the additional thrust arrives. Sliding the shift lever to the left engages sport mode, which makes throttle tip-in far more aggressive, changes the shift points, and lets the engine rev a lot higher in general. Sport mode quickens the response of the accelerator but keeps the gasoline engine on whenever the car is moving, at the expense of fuel economy. The Ioniq's hybrid powertrain suffers a few drivability quirks. Under a very light throttle, when parking, for instance, there's an uncomfortably long pause before power arrives, and on an incline the Ioniq will sometimes roll backward in the meantime. But we couldn't replicate the low-speed bucking and rolling stop uncertainties we noticed in the closely related Niro, perhaps an indication that Hyundai has further refined this system. The biggest drivability disappointment with the Ioniq Hybrid is a complete lack of regenerative braking when coasting. There is little or no engine braking, and the Hyundai doesn't have anything like the Prius's selectable B braking mode, manually downshifting to the lowest available gear in the sport gate.